Hello, rail fans, and welcome to French Fried Trains. It's Saturday, May 8th, 2021. After a week of not being able to railfan, we are finally able to head out. We ended up waiting over 3 hours before the first train would arrive. A pair of ES44 ACHs lead this mostly empty, northbound steel train. Uncovered coils start us off. And now we're into a cut of empty slab cars. Some interesting graffiti on those two gondolas. A lot of empty slab cars on this train. And finally, about 3 solid minutes of empty slab cars later, the end of the train goes by. Once he passed, the floodgates were open. It's not 15 minutes later, the next train would arrive. This idiot goes around the gate with a trailer with the oncoming train right there. Had a nice little horn salute from the engineer there, with dual YN2 action as a pair of AC44 CWs lead this train. And a single old CSX boxcar for storing tools, mixed in amongst the auto racks. And a Grim Reaper painted on the side of this one. And he's slowed way down, which I hoped meant he would be stopping in the siding for some southbounds, and I ended up being correct. And now, a cut of loaded auto frame cars. And soon enough, the end of the train passes by. And as I said earlier, I would end up being right, as not 10 minutes later, a southbound would arrive. A southbound manifest train, led by a pair of ES44 ACHs. Some CSX boxcars here. And it's hard to tell in the video here, but this first beat up old gondola was rocking and swaying really hard. And a graffitied up coil chute car here. And you can barely make out the old faded Chicago Northwestern logo on this covered hopper. This one says Centennial Grain Company. and a rusty old Sioux line car there. And an uncovered coil shield car. This lets you see how they load it above the wheels to distribute the weight. And here we see another graffitied up coil shield car. And another uncovered one here. And check out how the graffiti goes around the reporting marks on that boxcar there. I'm unsure if the artist painted around it or if they patched over it. And here we see an open boxcar. And finally, the end of the train passes by. And then the same thing happened. Not 10 minutes later, another southbound train arrived. A single ET44AH on the head end of this one. Check out these shiny tank cars. In the sunlight, you can see the ribbing underneath. And here we see some slabs on bulkhead flat cars. Check this out, a distributed power unit. And there it goes, another ET44AH. And this boxcar here is two different colors. Here's an old Squaw Creek high-top gondola. And a very rusty old whale box here. Check out the scrapper sign mounted to the side of this gondola car. I'd never seen one mounted on the side like that. It's usually just painted on. Well, that's all the trains we got that day. So that's all for this episode of French Fried Trains. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there.